Have you ever wondered about the dancing dots when texting, how to text faster, or how English natives use abbreviations in their messages?
Today we are going to talk about cultural differences in texting on mobile app. Let's jump right in.
Hey everybody, CrossTalk FM is an English and Japanese bilingual freestyle podcast. In this podcast, we explore some cross-cultural themes and trends. I'm Andrea.
Hi, I'm Tomoya. So Andrea-san, I've noticed that you don't use abbreviations when you are texting someone.
I do use abbreviations. I used an abbreviation on you this morning.
Oh?
Yeah, I texted OMW.
OMW.
Do you know what that means?
Sure, yes.
You do?
はい、知ってますよ。
Okay.
アブリベーションっていうのは短くしたねテキストのことやけど、OMW だったら、on my way ね。
You know, all right, you got it. OMW, on my way.
Yes. And what other abbreviations do you use?
OMG.
OMG.
Which probably everyone knows. Oh my God.
これはまあ有名ですね。
Yeah, pretty famous. I also use LOL, laughing out loud, or laugh out loud, something that's funny. Or silly. Do I use any others?
まあそんなものかね。
Sometimes I copy my British friend. My British friend says FML, which I can't say that on air because it's bad. It's my life.
I see.
My life.
Okay. それは僕知らなかったけど。
FML.
FML ね。
Yeah, it's like when nothing is going your way, nothing is going well, you're having a bad day, you can type FML.
ちなみに僕はほとんどアブリビエーション、その短縮された言葉はテキストでは使わないんだけども。
Yeah, you don't use them. I use them. You don't use them. Why not? Why don't you use them?
いやいや、あなたがなんかあんまりテキストその使わないなと思って、その省略系の言葉。
I use some, but like if I think the person won't know or won't be into it, I don't use it. So probably in my subconscious, I think, maybe Tomoya won't understand this if I abbreviate it. So I just write out the word.
なるほどね。でも僕はむしろ逆にそういうふうにアンドラさんが使わないんだなっていうふうに思ってたから、
Okay.
逆に僕も使わなかったんだけど。
So, like the podcasts I listen to, this is off topic completely. The podcasts I listen to, a lot of them are filmed in New York City, and you can hear like ambulances and police cars in the background, like sirens. And then, like in our podcast, it's probably like heavy trucks and buses and kids screaming, and sometimes dogs barking.
まああとエアコンの音とかね。
Yeah,
あるけど。
just like natural, lifestyle noises.
そうね。
Yeah.
まあそのバランスが実は結構ポッドキャストで大事で、あんまりそのノイズをキャンセルしすぎるとなんかすごいなんかちょっと不自然感が出る。不自然というかなんか綺麗すぎるって感じ。だからちょっとだけそのノイズも少し残しつつ。ナチュラルにできるだけするっていうのがね。
Okay.
多分みんな頑張ってるところだと思うんですけど。
No, I think that's fine. One of the podcasts I listen to, it's two people recording remotely. One person is in New York, so they've got like the sirens and police cars and ambulances and, city noise. And the other person lives in a different state in Maryland, and they record remotely. So the person who lives out of New York, you can hear like bird noises, like natural sounds. It's kind of neat, actually.
それはいいね、バランスが。
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah.
いいね。
Yeah. So anyway, back to our topic of abbreviations. We were saying that you think I don't use any, and I say, yeah, I do, but you don't.
I don't. Okay. I don't use abbreviation much.
Okay. Why not?
まあなんか若者が使うあれからかなと思って。
Okay.
なんかそれ使いすぎるとやっぱ使うバランスよるじゃないですか。
Yeah.
さっきもそのポッドキャストの音のバランスみたいに、アブリベーション使いまくったらそれはまあ確かに外国人っぽいかもしれないけど。
ちょっと若者
すぎるみたいな。
That's kind of true. I feel like it's more of like a 20-year-old thing than 30, 40, 50-year-old thing. So
そうね
I use some, but I hope not over the top, not too much.
でも外国のドラマとか見ると結構頻繁にめちゃくちゃ使ってるから
Yeah.
ねあなたのことをその ABCD の
You.
一文字の
just the
You
one
ね
letter. Yeah.
とかしたりとか
Yeah. Yeah, I think some people do, and it's just for speed, probably, to make texting faster.
そうね
Yeah.
そうスピードにもよるもちろんね
Yeah. Yeah, it's a speed thing.
Okay.
Ease, people get lazy too.
Right. Me too. で今日はモバイルアプリとか、テキストメッセンジャーとかでね使うその、習慣というかカルチャーによるその言葉英語の言葉とかをねいろいろ紹介していくエピソードなんですけども
Okay.
So Andrea さん Do you know what the small animated dots you see when someone is typing text response are called?
What they're called?
Yes.
No, I don't. I don't know what they're called, actually.
そのテキストだLINE では見えないけど、Facebook メッセンジャーとか、他にも例えば WhatsApp とか
Okay. Yeah.
インスタグラムもちょっと僕は分かんないけど
Instagram.
その相手
I
が
don't think so.
メッセージを打ってる時に、こう点々が出てくるじゃないなんか
Yeah.
打ってますよみたいな
Yeah, 打ってます。だから待っててくださいね。
そうそれはどう
合図ね
そうあれはどういうふうに英語で言いますかって今質問したんですけども、
I don't really know what they're called.
僕も知らなかったっていうよりむしろそれに呼び名があるんだとも知らなかったんですけども、先日ですね、YouTube で、スパイダーマンのその映画の宣伝のねPR 動画っていうかコマーシャルが流れたんですけども、そこでその登場人物が「Oh, I got a bubbles. Wait a minute." みたいな。
Okay.
I can see his response みたいなそんなこと言ってたわけよね。
Okay.
だからそのバブルってその点々のことを言うんだと思って。
Okay, that's cute. That makes sense.
そう。だから一般的には多分そういう今言ったみたいに
Bubbles. Okay.
とかもうちょっと綺麗にというか、分かりやすく言いたいんだったら texting bubbles.
Okay, texting bubbles. Okay, I've never heard that before.
そんなことはっきり言って知らなくてもいいよみたいな
まあね、確かにね、言わないね、普通は。
言わないからねいう風な英語もありますよっていうね。
Okay, that's interesting though.
Bubbles。 ちなみにその例えば LINE だったらこのふわってこうなんか吹き出しって日本語で言うけど、
吹き出しね、はいはいはい。
あれは英語でなんていうか知ってますか？
I do know because like in a cartoon or something too. It's called a text bubble.
Text bubble.
Is that right? Text bubble.
Text bubble もしくは speech bubbles.
Speech bubble. Speech bubble. Yes, yes.
じゃあこれ漫画のよく吹き出してここら辺にね、ほわってこうあるような
Yes,
や
yes.
つですよね。そんなものがありますと実は。
I think I knew that from like looking at comics, like in the newspaper, they'll print comics every week or whatever. But also when I first came to Japan, when I was working in schools, we had to make our own worksheets for the students. And we would always use speech bubbles to show like part A, part B, of a conversation, which is, pretty common in textbooks actually.
そうね。
Yeah.
これも実生活では実際の生活ではあんまり言う機会はないかもしれないけど、何かねいつか役立つ日が来るかもしれない。
Yeah, it depends on what you do, I guess, for work. For me, being an English teacher, we actually do need speech bubbles.
そうね。
I think if you were a designer or some kind of like a manga artist or something, yeah, you might use that.
そうですね。それでは次の質問いきましょう。
Okay.
三条さん。
Yes.
Do you know any tricks or techniques for speeding up your texting? テキスト、メッセンジャーとか LINE とかで英語を打つときにどうやったらこうタイピングのスピードをアップすることができるか、そのテクニックとか知ってますか？
I would say maybe learn some abbreviations and use abbreviations.
I see.
So instead of writing out like good morning, you could just put GM. Good morning, GM.
そうね。あとアンドレアさんはよく使うのが because or BC みたいな。
Yeah, because is BC. It makes everything much faster, much shorter. There's a lot of, little things like that you can learn that make your typing much faster, make your texting much faster.
Nice. That's a good idea. で、昔というほどでもないんですけど、ちょっと前に、僕たちの、英会話教室をやってるんですけども、そこの生徒さんが、僕らに、僕にかな、ちょっと話しかけられたことで、トモヤさんと、英語のタイピングスピードをこれ早くできるの知ってますかって聞かれたんですよね。それがこうなぞるように英語をタイプというかそのなぞるんですよね。英語の例えばキーパッドがあるでしょ。
Yeah.
On a key part.
Yeah.
If you type normally, you tap a letter you want to type.
Yeah.
And then lift up your finger.
Yeah.
And then tap it somewhere you want to type again.
Right.
Right. But he said, you don't need to lift your finger up every time you want to type.
Oh, really? So you just slide?
そう、スライドしてこのタイプできる。例えばじゃあThank youとタイプしたいときにその T から H になぞっていってもちろんその他のキーにも当たってもいいんだよ。で THANK でこう全部なぞりそしてU まで入れたらもうちゃんとThank youってなるみたいな。
Can I try it right now? I want to see if that works.
多分 iPhone しかないと思うんですよね。
Oh, really? Okay, I use Android. I've never heard of that. No, it doesn't work on Android. Oh, it kind of does. It kind of does.
おー、マジか。
It kind of does, actually. Sometimes, not always.
それは多分やっぱり Android は対応してないよ。Try this. これでやってみてください。僕は iPhone なんで僕も。
Okay, let's try iPhone. We're going to do a product comparison. Okay, yeah, iPhone does. Wow, that's cool. Okay, that's very cool. It does.
それが一番早い英語のタイピングの仕方ですよって。
Okay, I think I should get an iPhone next time.
教えてくれたんですけども。
It did it on this one though. Now I did it this time.
Oh, you know how to do it.
Sometimes it does, sometimes not.
すげえ。Android でもできるんだね。
Sometimes. Not as good as iPhone. Yeah.
で一応僕も知ってたからそういうのを知ってるよっつって。
Okay.
で僕がもっと早いタイピングの仕方知ってるよってプレディクションを使うんですよって。
Oh yeah, but sometimes like the predicted text is wrong.
まあね。
And recently, I will tell you, Facebook, when you want to comment on someone's post, it does the predicative text, and like it won't let you erase it. It's kind of bad.
あ、そうなん？
Yeah. What did I say? I was typing something like happy birthday to someone, and it automatically put in happy birthday today or happy birthday to you or something. And I'm like, no, I don't want that. And I had to go back in and erase it. It wouldn't let me erase it. It kept coming back up. It was really annoying.
それは普通にグリッチですね。
Yeah, I think Facebook has a lot of glitches actually recently.
あとは僕はたまにそのスピーチで音声デテクションというかを使える。
Okay. I've never tried that. Is it actually okay?
It's okay for a shorter sentence, but longer sentence you might want to edit it later.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
長い長文はやっぱりね、絶対どこかで間違えるから、もちろん僕の発音が悪いのもあるんだけど、例えば
Well, no comment. No comment because I don't know. I don't know.
だからiPad とかでそのキーボードがちょっとちっちゃいんですよね。
Yeah.
スプリットちょっと細かいあれだけどiPad とか大きい画面でそのキーボードを使うときにちょっとちっちゃくなってる設定にしてるんでキーボードがね。だからめちゃくちゃタイピングしにくいときあるんだね。
Oh, okay.
そういうときはちょっと使うけど。
Well, I was just also thinking like if you're on the move, like if you're driving or something, which you shouldn't even be doing that when you're driving, but if you are driving, for example, and you had your phone and you're talking, but you're still, watching the road, it might be helpful. Might be helpful.
電話をしろってこと
Yeah, you're not supposed to. Right? You're not supposed to do that when you're driving. But
それはちょっと個人の判断によりますけども
いや法律によるだろ
まあね法律はダメでしょうね。
ダメだろ
Okay, Andrea さん、I have a question.
Okay.
Have you noticed the Facebook Messenger no longer shows the status for read and unread messages?
Yes, I noticed that it stopped doing, like, it used to show if someone had read a message or not read a message, and now it doesn't do that. It just says sent. It's so annoying. I want to know if the person looked at the message or not, you know?
まあそこ結構ね割とディスカッションポイントかなと思ってですね。
Really?
はい。
Is it being talked about right now?
No. There's no discussion about this on the internet.
Okay, but I noticed today when I was using it, actually, you can tell if someone has read your message. Well, I don't want to show this, but if their photo shows up next to the message, it means they've read it. But if it's just colored, it means they haven't read it yet. It just has like a check mark or whatever. But when I'm on PC, it just says sent. And then you're like, well...
なるほど。
well...
まあでも結構そのプライバシーの問題かなと思って。その見たってことを知られたくない人もいるわけじゃん。So like there's a technique people sometimes want to use, which is hide the read and read.
Read and unread?
Read and unread.
Okay. No, I can see that because sometimes you want to read, you want to know what people are writing, but you don't have time to respond right at that moment. But some people like me, if I see that I sent you a message and you read it and you didn't respond, I get kind of pissy, I admit.
そうなの。
I'm like, you read my message, why didn't you reply, right? So there are people like me who get annoyed.
だからそういう
Sorry.
そういう人たちのためにその例えば使えるかどうか知らないけど iPhone のノーティフィケーションでメッセージが一部見えるから、
okay.
そこでノーティフィケーションだけで見ると既読というかね、つかないから。
Really?
またそれはそのアプリの設定にもよるから、ただあなたはメッセージ You got a message みたいな
Like this one, like on your front screen it has like a list of all my notifications. So if I click on that, let's see.
No, it really depends on the app.
No, yeah, this isn't doing it. Yeah. Mine doesn't work like that. That's interesting though that you can do that.
まあなのでそういうふうにそこの一部分だけを見る人も多分いるだろうし、僕はまあそうしてたけど。
Okay. Oh.
いや
Oh. You just dug yourself in a hole.
あなた本当にそういう人のいい日本語を教えてあげましょう。上げ足を取るのが上手な本当に僕一生懸命説明してんのにYou just poke to my injured leg like it's a sound you does something like that もういいよAnyway いやだから別にそう
Well, you have to know the background. Okay, like tell me will text me after work and he'll ask me a question. Like, did you make it home? Or, yeah, how are you doing tonight? Or whatever. And then I'll respond right away. And then, like, it goes on red for, like, hours. He won't respond. And I'm like, if you didn't want to start a conversation, why did you text me? You know? So then, like, you know, I'm like, okay, he doesn't want to text. I'll just ignore him back, you know.
Yeah.
So we kind of start ignoring each other back and forth.
誤解しないように皆さんリスナーの方に言うけど、まあそれアンドレさん冗談っぽく言ってるだけですけど今の。でも結局その。
No, I'm not. I'm serious.
で結局I didn't get notification or any sounds that I have got.
That's because I'm on mute. I know. You muted my notifications. That's fine. Yeah, I see how you are. This is how Tomoya is.
ひどいな。
Yeah, he mutes your notifications and then like he says, "Oh, I didn't notice. Oh, sorry, I didn't see your message. Oh, go man." But like when you turned it off, of course you didn't see it.
いやいや、その勝手になってる時もあるからね。勝手にっていうかなんかあれいつの間にみたいなね。
Yeah, right. Okay, whatever.
まあそういうアンリードリードのね、なって困る時もあるじゃないですか。
あるよね。あるんですよね。
今みたいに喧嘩になる時もあるでしょ。
Yeah, 喧嘩じゃないけれど it's just a funny thing. But yeah, I mean, I hear my friends talking about it too. People do say like, "Oh, he read my message or she read my message and then didn't respond for, 2 days or 3 days or whatever." Do you know anyone who doesn't text other than like elderly people? Do you know anyone like our age who doesn't use any
Messenger?
Like Messenger or Line or any kind of texting app?
I don't know.
Right? I think it's pretty prevalent. Like pretty much everyone texts nowadays.
Most of my friends use a line or something.
Yeah, like pretty much
Mostly
everyone
Line.
uses some kind of social media.
まあでも少ないけどやっぱり使いませんっていう人はいるよね。
いるだろうけれど、いるかな？いるだろうけれど少ないと思います。Kind of few.
それは少ないと思うけど。
Yeah, kind of few. Even the people that like I know who don't text or use a lot of SNS, they at least look at SNS. They know what it is, but they don't write comments or messages, but they use it to look at things. At least. Yeah.
そうね。そうね。まあ、LINE、そうね。でも、
like a lot of people only watch TikTok. They won't put anything on, but they'll look at it. Or the same with Instagram. I know a lot of people look at Instagram, but they won't put anything up on their own account. Yeah, but pretty much everyone texts at some point, I think. So this is kind of interesting, I think, for everyone.
I see.
Yeah. Okay, that's all for this episode. Thanks for joining us. If you guys like our audio podcast, be sure to subscribe wherever you're listening right now. Also, please rate and review us. Your review and rating helps other listeners find our podcast.
Okay, if you are tuning through the podcast, please check our YouTube channel. We have so much more content there. And please smash the bell icon so you never miss a thing.
This is CrossTalk signing off, bringing you English your way every week.
Keep listening and keep shining.
Bye.